guys, welcome back to my channel, Michi Makes Up. Today I have the new Chanel Les Beiges Oversized or XXL bronzer in the shade medium to show you guys demo. And as part of the Les Beiges 2022 collection, there were a couple of other items released, a bunch of nail varnishes, but I did pick up a sample of one of the other items. It is $392 tan medium. So this is the cream bronzer from Chanel. This is the Soliel Tan, and I will show it here. I won't demo it today, but I will swatch it against the Charlotte Tilbury, the new Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer, as well as also from Chanel, same cream bronzer, but in the shade 390 Universal. So I think there's a good amount of bronzer content in today's video, and I just want to say, before we get too off on a tangent about the other bronzers, this indeed is an oversized bronzer. It is meant for your face and body. It's big. It's big. It's like, a good, almost half of my face. And the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer is really comparable in size. I think the difference here is the shape being the obvious thing. And then in terms of net weight, let's see. So 15 grams of product, 15 grams of product from Chanel, and then 21 grams of product from Charlotte Tilbury. This is, I do want to know, this is a cream bronzer and this is powder. But since they're both new releases, almost back to back in a sense, I did want to hold them both up to show you. This is what it looks like. Of course, beautiful. I have already gone into this. You can see here, posted some swatches and the unboxing on Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, let me go ahead and swatch it. It feels beautiful. It has a camellia scent to it. Just so you're aware, it does look like it's gonna really blend and buff beautifully. It has a very elegant but obvious sheen to it. I don't think it'll, if it's anything like the Rephr Camellia illuminating powder, I don't think it's going to add to the oils. Although I didn't put this on today and I don't plan to, because I really just want to try out the bronzer and how it melds with my skin and the rest of the product I have on my face already. But it is the sheen is very much Chanel and the type of subtle but classy and beautiful sheen that we see off of recent products. And then I have a blush here, also released earlier this year. This is the Blush Lumiere in Pêche Rosé. Let's swatch that as well. So very soft but buildable pigment. And while I do have some blush on already, I have the Eau de Blush in Light Peach. I'd like to add a bit more blush, so I'll be adding some of this on as well. All right, so let's get to the bronzer. And let's add that to the cheeks. I do have Sonia G's from her Hinoki brush set. This is the bigger brush. I think this is like potentially maybe one of the best bronzer brushes that I'll have in my collection. This is the first time I'm using it. Washed it, let it set dry, and I'm really excited. So I'm just gonna go in and lightly dab it. You do get some kick up like right away. See that kick up? I'm just gonna get rid of excess here. And I'm gonna go into these areas, warm up the complexion. And I'll also get into this area here. So this is the right side with the bronzer added versus the left side. I think there's definitely an immediate deepening of the complexion. I could have gone with the light shade instead of medium, but I figure as I get more sun, I'm definitely gonna be outside quite a bit this summer, or I plan to. So I know medium is gonna go a further, like I can take it further, wear it for longer. But if you are very fair, I would definitely recommend the lighter shade, because I feel like this is a good amount of pigment that we're seeing. This brush feels so soft. It is still in stock. I am shocked. I am shocked. Now, I wonder, you know, because I changed space where I film, the lighting is actually uneven. That's why it's kind of driving me nuts. You guys gave me some really good feedback, nice feedback. You think this lighting is good, but it's not quite as even as in the room just behind me. So that's why you're probably seeing this deeper than compared to this side, even though I have almost, let's just go in once more, almost the same amount of product. So I just wanted to note that. Let me come closer. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The sheen that we see here, it's very subtle. When the light hits it, you know, there isn't any kind of like obvious sparkles or flecks. It just gives you that radiance. It does really remind me of Chantecaille's bronzers, which I will take out in a moment to compare. And because this is for the body too, I'm going to add some to the décolletage here. And this brush is great, so soft. And it's just large enough to have the right amount of coverage. And then we'll move on to some comparisons. And again, I'm using the Blush Lumiere Pêche Rosé. I find that for the Eau de Blush, unless I'm going for a very no makeup, very natural look, I do like pairing it with a powder blush that matches, and to give me just a little bit more concentrated colors like right here on the cheek, while the overall or glow from within color can, you know, be on the rest of the face here. And because it's like a liquid product, it's very easy to spread. And it feels nice and light. All right, so let me quickly swatch the cream bronzer, 39210 medium, and this is also new, part of this year's Les Beiges collection. I just want to show you guys here. I will have a video on these as well. And this is versus the universal shade 390. On camera, they don't look like there's too much of a difference. I think this looks, well, it does look lighter, but almost peachy in comparison to the undertone versus this. This is redder, and I would say more brown, more tan overall. And these two compared to the medium shade here, there's definitely notable similarities between the new medium versus the medium in the oversized powder bronzer. And for comparisons, the most direct that I have is from Chantecaille. You know, I love these Chantecaille Real Bronze bronzers. This is in the shade Serena, which I can use all year round to warm my complexion. And it has that beautiful, beautiful sheen to it. So this is from Chantecaille in the shade Serena. And this is Chanel Les Beiges. And actually, let me swatch it above the Chanel swatch. I think it just looks easier to compare the two. Deeper, and actually looks creamier. It spreads a little bit more even, It's also less powdery. This is actually a Baked Gelée formula. And then I have the other shade Goya, also from Chantecaille, that I like to swatch as well. So this is Goya. And I'll swatch it above Serena. I absolutely love the shade as a contour. It works really well on my skin. It has enough red tone in it. But yes, these two are notably creamier. They kind of just glide on like a Baked Gelée, like you would expect a good Baked Gelée to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come back several hours later to give you guys a quick update on how this bronzer is wearing with the rest of the makeup. You saw that I have, you know, more sheen reflectiveness from this blush as well as from the bronzer, and I just want to see, even though they're not layered upon each other, I just want to see how it works with my skin. Am I seeing it contribute to oils, which I don't think it's going to, but yeah, I'll come back for one update before we end this video. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick segment outside when I'm truly only under natural light to give you guys a look of this bronzer here. I've finished the makeup look, or I've had this makeup look on for 2.5 hours now. While I haven't been outside too much, it is a nice and hot humid day. So this is what it looks like. And at 2.5 hours, I think everything still looks really good. I'm definitely perspiring a little bit just from standing here in the last 10 minutes, but I don't think, like when I look at the mirror inside, I definitely don't think it's getting really oily, or the sheen from both the blush and bronzer is contributing to any greasiness, so that's good. I do like how the bronzer looks in daylight as well as indoors. I think medium was the right choice for me. So let me come a little bit closer. You guys can take a look. Yeah, and it's just very subtle. Like, it's just very subtle, very, I don't know, classy, just like Chanel, what we expect from Chanel. For the last segment here, I am going to go back indoors and do a few more comparisons before we go. All right, so back inside now, and I did want to do some swatch comparisons of the Chanel Cream Bronzer versus Charlotte Tilbury, because you guys are here for bronzer content, and why not? I will, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I will do a dedicated video just to the cream bronzers from both brands as a comparison, because I'm really curious how they look on the face, how they wear, especially for someone with my skin tone, kind of light to medium, and it will be getting deeper during the summer. So again, I have here from Charlotte Tilbury's Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer in 1 fair and 2 medium. Yes, 2 medium. And then for Chanel, not the full-size product, but good amount of sample here. We have 390 Universe, and then 392, which is brand new, tan medium. So let me swatch Chanel 390 Universe again. We'll go ahead with 392 tan medium. From Charlotte Tilbury, we have number 1, fair. And number 2, medium. The tones are quite different, especially with Chanel Universal and Charlotte Tilbury number 1. I'm very curious actually from Chanel how this is gonna look for just warming my complexion all over the face. And then definitely, because this is more red, I feel like there's more similarities here, but these are notably both, I think, warmer than Charlotte Tilbury's number 1 and 2. All right, well, that's everything I wanted to show you guys, and for now, I think the bronzer still looks great on the skin. It hasn't been that long. I will be wearing it throughout the rest of the evening, and I'll be trying this product out over and over again, including the big product update next time. Also, this is scented, by the way, and I think maybe I mentioned this already in the beginning of the video, but it has the camellia scent. Soon after putting it on my face, I don't smell it anymore. And even, I mean, now I just don't even smell it. When you open this, you definitely, the scent is there. So it doesn't really bother me, but if you are sensitive to the fragrance, that's something to consider. See you guys very soon in the next one. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you watch the end, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up and ring the bell to get notified every time new content is released. Bye.